Your Trapper Outdoors is brought to you by Who's Your Trapper Supply. K3 Outdoors, manufacturer of the Hags Bracket and Body Trap Spring Clip. Leatherwood Creek Trapping Scents. Who's Your Trapper Deer Scents. And Leatherwood Wildlife Art.
Welcome to episode 14 of Who's Your Trapper Outdoors. So on this episode, we will continue with our Arkansas line, and that'll actually close out the season here in a couple more episodes. We have 16 total episodes. So this episode, it's all kind of coming together, or kind of all comes crashing down, or however you want to say it. So there's a lot going on this episode. That's all I'll say about that. So want to remind everyone about the Show Us Your Bottle contest. Just get those photos in, your success photo with holding the product that you used, whether it be in the Who's Your Trapper Supply deer scent or the Leatherwood trapping scent line, which includes Top Dog Predator bait. There is a specific email to send those entries to, and that is on the all the information is on the homepage of the website, who'syourtrappersupply.com. It's all there. Basically, send the photo, get in the drawing, have a chance to win a $100 gift card to Who's Your Trapper Supply. We give 2 out to trappers and we give 2 out to deer hunters. So I think the deadline is March 15th. So we're closing in on that date. So get those entries in. Remember the Trap House podcast. That is every other week from the show. We've had some interesting ones this fall. Got another one coming up next week. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it. So hope you enjoy the show.
That's what we're dealing with. What do you think, Charlie?
All right, so we missed a whole day yesterday of not checking because we flipped everything off the day before. So we're back out here getting the traps reset. They're still in the ground, they're staked, it won't take that long if we can get to them. So this is a big road here. And we've got trees that are not broken really, but some of them are uprooted, and a lot of them are just bent over with the weight of the ice. So the side roads will be a problem, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just do the best we can. It's supposed to get up to in the 40s tomorrow, so hopefully a lot of this ice will melt and get the weight off these trees where they'll kind of pop back up. So, but we're just now getting started. Seeing if we can get some stuff preset.
All right, we're back out here after being cooped up in a hotel for a day and a half. The storm has passed through and the sun's coming out, starting to warm up, as you can see behind me here. Good thing we flipped our traps off, because there are a couple sets back down this lane that is now treed in with icicles. What do you think, Charlie?
Well, I'm getting ready to take a picture of it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough going for.
Yeah.
The thing is, those trees are small enough that when that melts off, they may still very well be bent over. You know, they're going to spring back some, but some of them aren't coming back up. So,
yeah. So it was a good call. We set all our traps off.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We would have been in big trouble.
We've really been fighting it. So,
talk about a winter wonderland.
Yeah. So yesterday we came out here and we were spinning our wheels. I mean, it was pretty difficult. We only actually got 2 traps reset, and then there was trees blocking the road. And
yeah, we went down 3 different avenues that connect to our trap line. Best situation turns out to be is about the middle of our trap line. There's a road.
so far, yeah.
So we see it. Sounds like it's raining. It's all the ice melting off the trees.
The prospects are good for the week, so
Yeah, we just got to get through this next day or two, and should be fine.
hopefully most of these trees that are bent over at least pop up enough where it's easier to drive through. So we had the 2 traps reset yesterday, which kind of was a joke. Of course, they didn't catch anything today. So we're resetting traps. This is a trap that caught a coyote a couple days ago, or well, at this point 3 or 4 days ago. Justin's got it remade, and I guess technically this would have been check day 6, I think. But we're still stuck basically on check day 3.
Yeah.
Because we missed 3 days now. So
yeah. Go set what we can today, the best we can.
Yep. We're
not gonna have a full line out, but
we'll do the
at least we'll have something to look at tomorrow, and then we'll just add on from there.
Yeah, we'll do the best we can. Deal with what we've got to deal with. So when you trap this time of year, it is very likely that you're going to have bad weather, and sometimes it just seems like we're bad weather magnets, but it's got more to do with January, February trapping than it does us personally.
Yeah, it's just the nature of it.
That's kind of when we come down south, because you're less likely to have an issue, but when you have an issue wherever, it's bad. So slows you down at least. So we got through Kansas just fine, other than that Dust Bowl storm and that was only a day.
Yeah.
So once it was over, it was over. So there wasn't really a aftermath of it. So.
Alright, just made a remake. Coveralls, a little bit of wax dirt. We don't have a lot, so we're stretching it. Give it a shot of Bobcat urine. Let's up here and see what Charlie's dealing with. It's a fancy bag Charlie's got there.
Yep, since my other one got stolen out of the truck, had to go buy a new bag. I actually like it because the kneeling pad, which I typically don't use because it didn't fit in my other bag, fits in here really well. So it's deeper. So I need to get me in one of my new fancy trowels. I have to have one custom made, but other than that, it's gonna work.
So you're just clearing the beds out.
Yeah, clearing the beds out. There's plenty of coveralls on there already. I'm gonna throw just a little bit more dry ones down. I can get by using the same pane cover actually. When you got this scenario right here, there's plenty of mud below that to bed the trap in, and hopefully the ground here is not as cold as it is at home by any means, so I'm hoping we can get by with doing what we're doing and not have issues. And I'm just going to take a little wax dirt and put on top just to blend it. I think Justin just told you the same thing.
Yep.
And we're not, the lure and bait's so good, we're going to get a little squirt of urine. We're going to call that good. So it's quick going if we can get to the sets. It's just getting to the sets because of the trees bent over and all that. And
yeah, some road blockage, some not. We'll see.
So.
Hags Trapping Products by J3 Outdoors, the most versatile and efficient trapping devices on the market.
All right, still resetting traps. We got fresh coyote tracks right here in the snow. I don't know if you can see them or not.
Right here, there, and there.
Yep. Justin was kind of melting around his set for some reason, but he definitely had come over and checked it out. And then I've got a trap down here.
We only had them set.
So the snow is the great humbler, and one of our most common questions is the coyotes are walking right by my set and I'm not catching them. They're not even stopping to sniff. So very common. It happens to everyone. It's just the way it is. So, but they'll eventually come back by. So these coyote tracks, you might not be able to see them, but they're continuing right there. There's a turkey track. And then my set was right here. As you can see, the jaws of the trap are buried in the snow. But the coyote actually came up and peed right there on the set. Hopefully you can see that. So he was here. The location's awesome. It's just we didn't have a functioning trap in place when we came by.
Didn't he?
But hopefully he comes back through and we got traps waiting for him. All right, still resetting traps. I've got one here. Here's where the set was. You can see the dirt hole's been all dug up going after that top dog. The trap kicked clear out over there, but that didn't bother him at all. It was just strictly interested in that bait, top dog bait and attractant. And so, I mean, all the locations that we've set over the years, we've learned which ones are good. And obviously we're on location. The coyotes are here interested in their sets. Unfortunately, we didn't have traps functioning or working or set. Didn't even have them set, which was proved to be a very wise thing to do to trip them off. But anyways, it's a little frustrating to see, but it's more just good to know that you're on location. There's coyotes here. So far as we know, we have not had a bobcat in this situation. It's just been coyotes. So that's makes you feel a little better. So anyways, we're still resetting traps.
All right. An open hood on a trapping video obviously means bad sign. A little bit of smoke come out of there. I'm not sure if we blew the engine or what.
You got oil leaking all over the place. So it's pretty bad.
Yep. Oil everywhere. We've been holed up for 2 days trying to get through the weather. We're finally able to get out here and maneuver these roads. And we've been just trying to reset everything in this muck. And now this. So it's about as bad as it gets. We'll see if we can get someone to come out here and have to tow us because it won't even go in gear. Stay tuned.
All right, update. Resetting traps after the ice storm. Driving down the road and engine revs way up. Engine light comes on. Turn off the truck. Look outside. We're gushing oil out of the bottom of the truck. It would be funny if it wasn't. So
I hope everyone's entertained by our.
So we just spent. We don't really have any service. Several attempts to AAA. They're trying to figure out where we're at.
Yeah.
Which was challenging, very challenging. So, unfortunately, Jake's not with us, and Jake is really good at this kind of stuff. So, we actually were able to get a hold of him after we got a hold of AAA, and he says, well, he's asking questions. He goes, you might just punctured a hole in the oil pan. And I'm thinking, that's kind of what it looked like when we stopped. So, we don't have any oil in the vehicle, but so we can't turn the truck on, but we're hoping that that's what it is, and so it's a relatively easy fix, not like we threw a rod or got engine parts laying on the ground or whatever. So anyways, that's the update. It has been a tough trip.
This is one for the books, and I can't wait for it to be over.
Yeah.
All right.
So as far as damage in the oil pan, puncturing a hole in it, it'd be darn easy out here. Although we've done some crap over the years, that's for sure, with this truck. But with all the ice storm and all the tree
limbs and stuff that are down, we might have flipped one up and ran it through it, I guess. I don't know. So that's what's going on. We'll keep you updated.
Help has arrived. Oh my gosh.
2.5 hours later, help is here. So
AAA backed out on us.
AAA literally said we can't help you after an hour of waiting for them. So
Local tow truck guy took him a while to find us, but we're getting out of here.
Trapping has been a lifelong passion of mine. Back in 1976, I started Hoosier Trapper Supply, and we've had the privilege of serving trappers across this great country for all these years. We carry a complete line of traps and trapping equipment. You can check us out at HoosierTrapperSupply.com.
All right. We don't know exactly what check day it is, but because we've been iced in, snowed in, car broke down. We basically were having cabin fever in a motel room. Good friend Jared Hearn saved us.
Bailing us out, Trent.
The locals out here come to get us and let us run the line. Picked us up while our truck's getting fixed. What season was that? You ran with us quite a bit. Season 3 and 4. You might have seen them. And Trent's getting a lot taller.
He's about 3 foot taller now.
Yep.
Yep, but we've been running traps today, and so far it's been pretty quiet, no visits. And this set here yesterday was blown out, and there was coyote tracks running up to it. They had the top dog pulled out of the bed, or out of the hole. So we remade it yesterday, and this gray fox showed up. So definitely a positive note. Hopefully this can continue. Charlie's got a set back here. We've caught coyotes at this location over the years several times, so it's always a proven spot that we always try and set up. So we're gonna take care of him, and so we have no gear with us, so there's no lure or urine we're pinning out. We're gonna remake the set the best we can, cover it up, and move on.
well, this helps make up for past few days.
Yes, indeed. Good job, Charlie.
So this kind of cool because when I checked this yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day when we reset it. So it'd been the day before yesterday. Walked back here and scared up a whole covey of quail, probably 20 birds. So who knows? This cat might have been in here working on those quail. I don't know. So.
This makes the third cat of the trip.
Yep. Check day 5, third cat, right? So.
Good deal.
Yep. Okay, so everything's pretty wet and pretty soggy from the snow and ice. So I'm gonna break that cover hole up a little bit with some dirt. I mean, some dry grass, and I think I got just enough dry dirt right here. I can. Yeah. Just put a coating over the top to help blend that in. Those cover holes, they don't blend super well. Animals start messing around with them because of the way they feel and stuff. So I'd always like to have a little bit of a blending cover on top. A lot of our sets did not get that just because of the conditions we had the past couple days when the past 2 days when we were resetting. So anyways, get it looking a little more natural looking, keep those things from blowing off. Top dog, finicky, and some bobcat yarn on this set. So this location right here usually this one right here normally doesn't produce much, but the opposite side of the road normally does. I don't remember, have we caught a cat here before, Dustin?
If we have, it's been a while.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think it's usually grays and coyotes, so kind of nice to see a cat sitting here. Cats, they're either there or they're not. And they're super random in my opinion. So I think things kind of vary from year to year with cats. But I mean, we've got a few spots that have been pretty consistent. But overall, the cats usually, it's hard to really call where they're going to be unless you see specific sign. And the conditions we're in, it's tough to see signs. So unless you got snow on the ground. Anyways, that's what's going on here. This is the third stop, so good way to start the day out.
All right. It's been a crazy few days and kind of a logistic challenge to say the least. So we're about to start check day 5. We had check day 4 yesterday. Yesterday we were like, I don't even know what check day it is, but technically it was check day 4. And there was quite a gap in between there because of the ice storm and then the truck breaking down and all that. So to bring everybody up to speed, Jared Hearn, our buddy, came and chauffeured us around yesterday. Had a good day. It was a good, fun day. And then today,
We just caught a gray fox yesterday.
right. So where we're staying, we actually had to rent a U-Haul truck to get to another town where we could rent this vehicle while my truck's being fixed. So it's like.
And we had to hitch a ride to go get the U-Haul.
Fortunately, the guy that owns the hotel drove us over there, so he was very accommodating. And so that's where we're at. So
Yeah.
it's been challenging, interesting, one we won't forget, and it's been a little expensive.
Yeah. So this time we did pack the back of this thing with some gear and be able to check our traps, and then hopefully continue trying to reset what we had out. See what happens.
Yeah, the other day when the truck broke down, we were in the process of resetting traps, and I think we got 28 locations set up, but we got a lot more locations than that to go, and we were doing really well, and then we got shut down. So we were supposed to be home. We were supposed to be pulling traps today, actually.
Yeah.
So we're going to stay for another till the end of the week. This is a Monday. We're going to stay till the end of the week. So
Make the best of it. We made it this far.
yeah,
We're pushing through.
yep.
Trapping plays a very important role in modern-day wildlife management. Professional wildlife biologists monitor fur-bearer populations to maintain a healthy and sustainable harvest of this important, renewable natural resource. Trapping provides recreation and income for licensed trappers across this country.